out. So that was our debate last week. I'm currently losing.
Wait a minute. How do you keep track of like who's keeping score?
We go through like the YouTube comments, and then we let the audience decide.
Yeah.
They're just as important as us on the show.
Got you.
So that's We Shall Overcharge.
And how long have you guys been doing this?
We just wrapped our 14th episode.
Nice.
So the one we shoot tomorrow will be 15.
I have to be passionate about the art form itself and not just in the craft of doing something.
Yeah.
And music videos are a very different ballgame than movies. They are. Mm-hmm. Many directors, creative editors, it tends to be a path people follow. They do a lot of work in music videos, they get into commercials, and then they get into more long-form stuff if it's what they want. But I do think because of these limited attention spans, we're losing sight of what got a lot of people in this game to begin with.
Yeah.
Right. Like, going to Haiti is so dope. Like, people don't understand. I go to Haiti every 3 months.
I was gonna ask you how often you go over there.
I go every 3 months, and last time I went was in June for Google's Tech Summit. So Google did a Tech Summit in Haiti. Like, people are like, huh? What? Yeah, that happens. Like, so Google Tech Summit, everybody was there. CEO of Twitter, everybody was at Caribe and the Cameroon.
My love for event planning, my love for just bringing the community, this creative music community together and seeing people connect and build with one another, share ideas and spark different conversation is just, something inside of me just triggered, I was like, okay, this felt good.
Yeah.
It felt good. I kind of realized at that point, I always had an idea of my purpose, but it confirmed for me that my purpose is to be that stepping stone, to be that platform, to create that platform for people to reach their goals, advancing their careers, advancing their personal lives. And I realized my element at that point where I felt the most alive is being in the midst of that.
You can kind of tell immediately who's meant to be in here, who isn't. And, it's more so people that are accepting of others. Because you're going to see people from all different walks of life, people with different beliefs, but never in the history of us being here, even when having politicians come and run and hold their conferences, have we ever had any issues with any members having a disagreement with each other, and that's for as long as the business has been in existence. We don't even have one negative Google review, and that's something we take pride in.
United Negro College Fund, they used to have the saying, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, and then in Living Color flipped it, and they were like, a mind is a terrible thing to develop on its own. It's funny when they kind of flipped it and said a mind is a terrible thing to develop on its own, but they're right. It needs to be cultivated, it needs to be supported, there needs to be regular engagement. And you're dealing with a teenage mind, or a preteen mind, or a 20-something-year-old's mind. And even just as an older person, your mind is constantly evolving. So the things that you might have needed at one point in time in your life may be very different from, depending on your environment or who's around.
What happens is most all films go to VOD, which stands for Video on Demand. Whether that be Amazon, Netflix, Hulu, it's always some deal that's being signed. But the thing is, filmmakers are often, especially minority ones, are at a disadvantage because they're going to not give you what you might have paid to actually produce the film, simply because you don't have validation. Because they have to say, hey, we believe someone wants to do this film, that's why we're going to buy it and we're going to give you X amount for it. So what we want to do is to say, hey, you can show all these films and all these venues, actually earn ticket sales, actually gain validation, and then actually negotiate a better VOD deal with Netflix and other services, because you have proof that people want to see your film. So we view ourselves as helping filmmakers negotiate better deals.